So for those of you that watch our content, that's all the game's done. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get into our, what do we call them, mate? Hot guys?
Hot guys.
This is why I'm hot.
Sorry, but the gunshot should get you nice and yeah. Let's talk about our squeeze of the week to start off with, mate. Bailey Dale. He was awesome, wasn't he?
Unbelievable. Yep, he was fantastic. Big watch there. If Bevo doesn't fuck us again, but obviously we know what Bevo does to us. Treloar, Bont, McRae, English. The Bulldogs midfield without Libba really stepped it up. They all were absolutely phenomenal against a shithouse Saints squad. But one guy for the Saints that has stepped up last week and this week, and I'm keeping him in the hot guys, is Hill. I think he can stay in the hot guys horse.
Yeah, he can today. He backed it up, didn't he, with his 108 this week from his 136 last week.
Mm-hmm.
Dawson's Creek. Jordan Dawson.
Mate. Yeah, easily.
He's
best
back.
on for the Crom. Easily by far. He could almost get 3 votes in that game too. I thought he was.
Yeah, I reckon he does. And Minge's Hinge or Hinge's Minge.
Yep, Mingy boy. He definitely is still staying in the hot guys. I'm going to give hot guys honours to the Bombers midfield. I mean, look, Merritt, Caldwell, and then also the man, Nick Martin, also hot guy. They played absolutely phenomenally against Crom on Friday night.
Yep. You just saved me from saying it because I am still as stiff as a tent peg watching that new midfield run around. It's, mate, as an Essendon supporter, we don't get much to be happy about or, look forward to. But when you see such a young midfield that they're not small, they don't get pushed off the ball, they like to take risks. And, yeah, we kicked 10 goals, 18 and nearly kicked ourselves out of it. But I'd take that every day of the week instead of the game that they played against Port Adelaide a couple of weeks ago, Parrish's first game in, and we just rolled. So these kids at least give us a crack that no matter what the score is, they're still going to go at the pill 110%. So that's all you want to see as a supporter. Nick Dacos started slow, 33 Supercoach points this week. He was just awesome after quarter time. Corey Blackledge, who was in the chat earlier, was one of 8 people in Supercoach who put the C on Houston, and he scored 144. To shout out to Corey. Zach Butters, 15 touches in the first quarter, finished with 31. So a bit colder in quarters 2, 3, and 4. But when you get the ball like he does, and he's as damaging as him, he's probably a perennial hot guy, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I was just agreeing with Kizza. Sorry, mate. Yeah. So I was agreeing with Kizza. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. Because I'm like, well, yeah, at least you have something to be fucking happy about. You got 3 wins, so shut up. Just be happy with what you got.
Hey, we're in the top 8, mate.
Couldn't give a stuff. You're still going to lose in
finals. Do you know what that looks
like? No. Do you know what it's like to win a final? But yeah, Cripper for the Baggers. Yeah, he was fantastic. Can't say enough about how good of a game that he had. Sammy Walsh as well. He was fantastic. Nick Newman off the back line as well. Could definitely be a watch there. He did very, very well. Josh Kelly was unbelievable without Cogs in the team. So big shout out to him. He stays in the hot guys. Dane Zorko in the wet. Fantastic.
Yep. The boys are rating your Schizo Skiddy too. So keep up the good work there, brother. Jack Bowes from Geelong gets a mention in the hot guys this week. Harley Reid, toot, get on fucking board. This man is a jet and will be for years to come. Elliot again with 110 and 580k. Now he's gone up 140k. He looks really good alongside the W train.
Oh, yeah, the big W train.
Who is sitting third.
The big W train, we cannot keep him out of the hot guys. It's just unbelievable. He's just that bloody good.
For the 80-odd guys that have him in Supercoach and you've got back-to-back tons out of him, congratulations, because you saw something coming that we definitely didn't. Jordan Clark, he backed it up, 120 Supercoach points. He's been pretty good this year. Had a couple of 80 weeks, but back into the 120s. Sarong, for a midfield that got smacked, 117 Supercoach points. How many times is Matt Rao?
Mario.
He was awesome again today, 126 Supercoach points, and one of Gold Coast best alongside Flanders, who got another 36 touches playing across halfback. Before we continue on with the hot guys, mate, is Flanders a poorer version of Sheasel?
Yes, pretty much in the exact same role, kind of, but Sheasel has a bit more opportunity to push it a little bit more forward. Flanders plays it in a bit more of a defensive kind of way and moves the ball around defensively, and then is still the kick-out option of it. But yeah, think Sheasel, Nick Dacos from last year. That's basically how Flanders is operating.
Kmart Sheasel.
Kmart Shees. IKEA Shees. Yeah, pretty much around that same one. But for still in the hot guys, still putting Sheezy in there, 110, a bit lower for his standards, but still staying in the hot guys. You have Xeri in there for the hot guys for Supercoach purposes. Yes, he's a hot guy, but for actual AFL and trying to win games, he is cold as fuck.
He's cold as fuck.
Newcomb, I'll put him in there. He was sensational today. He's been shithouse ever since, but Newcomb's definitely a hot guy. But bloody hell, we got to say these two Sydney players because goddamn, how good was Brodie Grundy and Matty Roberts?
They were both phenomenal, weren't they?
Hot as all shit. Absolutely. Now let's get into some cold guys while I'm still angry so I can have some fucking goes at people. Aldi Shees. Love that.
You know, Skiddy's on a tear when I don't even get the chance to talk. He's just, we're doing this, and if we don't do it, I'm fucking... So, favorite rookie, Riley Sanders, the Colonel.
It hurts to put him on the cold guys list, but he just has to be on there after last week and the week this week. So unfortunately, it's a reluctant cold guys, but he is on the cold guys list. Someone who's not a reluctant cold guy is Harvey Gallagher. He bloody belongs on here. Shit house. Yep, absolutely. I'm putting Rowan Marshall on here, Horse.
Well, he scored 51 and he looked tired, so don't blame you.
Yeah, exactly.
Sam Darcy, the Cone himself, the inventor of the Cone Award, Rory Lobb, has killed Sam Darcy's ability to score Supercoach points, and it's time you trade him. Sammy Draper, you're a nuffy. Out you go. As we see Armored Frog in the chat. Nice to see you there, mate. Fucking Bevo. Mate, jump in the Discord. The description is below. We have a We Fucking Hate Bevo social club in there. We've got a president for it. Just get him. We want him out. Rory Laird, he's a cold guy. And at the start of the year, if we were to tell the community that Rory Laird would make it to the cold guys, we'd probably get called some sort of derogatory term. But he's been pretty ordinary the last couple of weeks when we're talking Supercoach, mate.
Mate, really needs to step it up because, mate, you never see this out of Laird. And especially without Crouch Potato in the team, that's a massive, massive red flag that he is not operating on his usual 120 with 35 disposals.
Spot on. Darcy Parish. See ya.
Yep. That's cold as all shit. But, keep dropping cash, baby. We might be able to meet in a couple of weeks.
Rosie.
Mate, I'm putting the whole bloody goddamn Port Adelaide midfield in here besides Butters. Rosie, Wines, Drew, all cold. That was a shocking performance against Collingwood.
Elijah Hollins from Carlton and Jack Carroll, they are on their way out.
Oh, yeah. Elijah Hollins, that was, as we said, remember when he got 116 or something like that against North?
Yeah.
People were like, do we bring in Hollins? No. We wait a second.
Yeah.
We wait a second. And look how shit he's been since. So there you go. Carroll, though, he's done his time. He's
he's made the money for owners. Yeah, you got to move on from him. Harvey Thomas from GWS. I think he only had like a 30-something break even and still didn't get there.
No, I think it was 32 and he got a 28 or something like that. Yeah, it was.
I'm just making sure of it right now. Break even of 32 he had and he got 29.
Lovely. Well, that's just what you're going to expect from Harvey Thomas because it's just going to be bloody up and down, up and down.
Yep.
One man that was tickling our fancy earlier in the year because we thought he might get the half-back role for the Lions, but he's done shit house. Calamar Chi. Yuck.
Yep.
I'm putting, sorry, Asa, but I'm putting Dempsey on the cold guys list because he's been shit house the last couple of weeks.
He has been.
Especially against the game against North where you thought, you could go all right there. And you go, okay. Well, I guess it's against North, so we can get away with it a little bit. Maybe, they weren't going as hard. They didn't need to utilize him as much. Yes, it's in the wet, but that's 2 in a row now, and we need to see a little bit more out of him there. But
alongside Jai Clark, he got another.
yeah, as I was about to
week.
say, Asa, I might be able to be a bit iffy and turned one way on Dempsey, but Clark's dog shit. He's gone. All right, he's cold, way too cold.
Yep. Campbell Chesser. I could sit here and talk to you about how shit the bloke is as an AFL footballer. He's probably a really good bloke in real life, but when we're talking Supercoach, nah. I assume that's Josh Draper.
Yeah, that's Josh Draper too. Just reiterating to everyone that he's still cold and still definitely not a fantasy pickup.
Yep. James Aish, he was ordinary last week too. I think he only ended up with 44 or something like that, mate.
This week he only scored like a bloody 20 or something like that. He was absolute shit.
Yeah, you're right. 29. Yeah, he was dog shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Horrible.
Jake,
definitely belongs.
Jake Lloyd. 15 touches for 68 Supercoach points. While you may think that is all right, it is not for someone that you thought may be a premium to start the year. Benny Ainsworth from the Gold Coast, 15 touches, 43 Supercoach points. Some people don't know about him. I'm putting him on there because I have him in draft and he shit the bed hard. Noah Anderson, 1 week after being a hot guy, has made it to our cold guys list. 18 touches, 50 Supercoach points. It hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Oh, do you want me to read up the North Melbourne players? Right.
No. There's one more Gold Coast player there, mate. Ray Brown hearing it. He got 6 touches for 15 Supercoach points. Get that fucking shit out of you. Hang on. Yep. I could say it, but it probably just makes it better.
Get that garbage out of here!
Go on. He deserves that. Let me get stuck into the Hawthorn and North Melbourne players. Hawthorn, Warble, shithouse. No you there. I'm not giving it any more cold guys to Hawthorn, but for North Melbourne, Blake Drury, shithouse. Cold guy. Biggie Newen, shithouse. Cold guy. Luke McDonald, don't care. He's not anything for Supercoach. Don't care. Still cold. He can get on there. Colin McKercher, that one hurts me a little bit, but only at 34. He had 17 touches. I'll give a cold guy on that. Zane Dersma, unfortunately, a cold guy, just not getting enough help, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Tyler Sellers, cold as all shit. Horrible.
All right. That's all of the North Melbourne players that you want to mention? There's no one else?
From a football point of view, I'll give it
That's right.
They got 144, but yeah, cold.
So they're the hot guys and cold guys. Now we're going to dig into the injury report.
Yes, sir.
And there were a couple of HIAs early in this round, mate.
Yeah, that hurts, mate. Giant miss. That one looked pretty bloody bad. I'm not going to lie to you. In the West Coast game, looked Fremantle. Yeah, he looked like he was out. So he'll miss a week for HIA. Stewart, that one hurt because that was him flying for the ball and copping the back of someone's head in the marking contest and he just laid out on the ground, just soaking up the rain. Didn't like that one. So he'll be out for HIA. Oh, did you see McInerney's?
No, I didn't see that. No.
This poor son of a bitch's eye was like ballooned and blue as soon as he got into the huddle. After that, he'll miss a week for HIA.
I did read before though that they were both caused by Kai Lohmann's head.
Yeah, right. Okay, there you go. Kai Lohmann obviously got a bloody solid head because if McInerney, it wouldn't even surprise me if they said that he's got like a fractured like eye socket because bloody hell did that blow up quickly. Zach Williams kicked to the Achilles. Unknown time frame at the moment, but it looks like he has got away with further damaging Achilles injury. So that's good news for Zach Williams. What about Jason Horn, crybaby? I piss with the seat up, with the seat down, and then leave it up. Francis.
I think Dad would be disappointed in his performance this week. I don't think he's getting a kiss from Dad on the lips.
No, he's definitely not getting a kiss from Dad on the lips. He's disappointed.
Yeah, maybe some hamstring issues, but we're just going to have a bit of a look there. Lockie Jones, hamstring to be scanned. He may spend a couple of weeks out. Miles Bergman rolled an ankle late. He will be attested for this week.
That looked nasty too.
You know what did look at nasty? Dan Butler's hammy. He could not move.
Oh, yeah. No, he was in some real bloody strife. It's going to be interesting to see because I think that also gives the green light for Garcia a little bit more, where the Saints can probably roll Philippou a little bit more forward line, which would open a bit more of a space in the midfield for Garcia, which is good for us.
Yep. Eddie Mazda. And we call him Eddie Mazda. It's Eddie Ford, but because North is sponsored by Mazda, we call him Eddie Mazda. He pointed, mate, and he was subbed off as a result. Is he going to be okay?
I think he's going to be all right. He took a couple of tough hits early in the game and then kept going through it, but then subsequently got subbed out after it. So it's going to be a wait and see, but I don't think it's a massive thing for anyone in Supercoach-wise, as North Melbourne's forward line is worse, has a better chance of getting hit than me from my misso tonight. So let's see how that goes.
Jacob Wiedering, corky to the thigh, but he'll be fine. It's a corky. It's still coming up on the AFL injury report, but a corky is a corky.